Hello everyone and welcome back to another random recording. And in this recording we'll be finishing the basic body. We're not gonna worry about the pants or anything. You could honestly just texture over that, or just pull it out, extrude it a little, and have that little cliff be separate from the belly button. Um, So, uh, I need to finish the hands and the shoes. The jacket is pretty much done. All you need to do is fill in one more layer of the inner jacket, and then we should be done with this. So let's get started. So first thing first is we're gonna zoom out. I don't know why I can't get the right angle for it. There you go. And now we're gonna do this color part that I did not connect. So let's select this. Go into edit mode. Select the color. Just selecting all of it. Unselect the bottom half. Choose the point. And do what we did with the jacket part, is basically move it inwards. In this case, move it down. Extrude. Move it down. All the way down. Now, you're dealing with different angles. So we want to move this one. As you can see, it's clipping out of here. Let's just merge it with this one. Oops. Shift select that. Push M. And last. So now we have no gapes, no holes, and the model looks good. And we have something tangible, so if you want the jacket to flare out a little bit, it can go 2 steps outward before it hits the roof of the limitations. And just to solidify the roof of the limitations, what we can do is... Oh, I see what happened. Some parts are up, some parts are not. So let's fix that. Nope, some parts got extruded, some parts did not. Oh, I see what happened. When I extruded the collar, it extruded the lower half. Oh, we can work with it. That's the inner jacket. Yeah, that's the tip. Move this in. Move this in. And we're gonna fix all of this. Like their inner rim. And we're going to extrude and push S and scale it in. And we're going to go here. Merge this to last. So now when we look up, we don't have it clipping through in this section. So let's fix that a little bit more by tightening the bond around the sides. And that's shift control click to one point and to another. It'll select the points along the way. Anyway, I want to shrink this and see what's going on here. Alright, so what happened here is that since this is a quarter piece, it made a face. A face we don't need when I extrude it, because it's extruding all the way down here. So all of this we don't need. This, and this is extruding from the end piece. We don't need that. So let's delete that. These. And I see it did it again to the back. Oh my, it's more of a mess than I thought. But we just get rid of the stragglers. So be cautious of what you have selected. That's all I have to say. This won't happen to you. Just make sure that you select the right things. And follow the yellow line that is selected. That will help you determine what needs to be there and what doesn't need to be there. And I think I have everything. Aha. Aha. Wow, we really got everything. Anyway, alright. Now we have the inner color. The inner color. Done. See, when I select this corner, it selected all of this. Including this corner. Including these. And selected that. It went all the way around. It didn't just select the top half. Actually, I think, yeah, it selected this group right here. And I didn't notice the back. So, it selected a little bit of these. It went all the way up to here and stopped. And I connected these two, so I connected these two walls. Alright, anyway, let's not go over what I connected after you just see me connect them. So, let's see. Let's then move these apart in. Make sure they're low enough. So when the neck moves, when you rig it, it doesn't clip out. Anyway, I'm not really going to do the head or anything, so you can have fun learning that part. I mean, I might see if I can do the whole thing one day, but let's get back to the subject. Now, let's do the shoes. Exit that one and select into the shoes. We have the length and orthographic mode. It seems like the picture has changed. It is larger. Anyway, we want to go to solid mode, and we want to go here. Get all of that. Go back to one mode on the number keypad. Not the numbers, because the numbers will subdivide everything. If you push like 2 or something, it'll subdivide it. So you don't want to do that. You want to push the on your right hand the number keypad where you have the number lock. That's how you get to the orthographic mode. Anyway, I'm saying that there is because I was zoomed out. There is a discrepancy of sides right here, and I see that the back goes down and the front comes up. We will do that. We will. So let's do the shoes. So anyone would know and would tell you that you want to get the rough estimate of the feet, the foot anchor point where it bends inwards. Now this comes with understanding 3D. Like, I can't tell you that you'll be able to just do this right off the back. This comes with practice. So what I just did was took the base half of the shoe, the part that's coming out, is going to be like an L, right? So I took the base half of the shoe, which I need to take the whole thing and move it forward. Take the base half of the shoe. I'm going to do it right there. So the base half, that's going to be staying the same, and then this other part, this wall right here, that's going to be moving. This wall that's going to be moving back. So G it on the y-axis, move it back, and then we have the shoe start. Now, to make this easy, we want to actually before I move it back, let's make it easy on ourselves by making a loop cut here. That way it's evenly spaced from top to back. And we can just delete this part. Delete it. Spaces. We don't need it. As we select these 2 points. So select these 2 points and we fill it by pushing F. and it'll fill in the blanks and make it to the shape we need. Now, just like we did the legs, we need to make it 3-dimensional, not so blocky. I know people would already just, oh, I need to make it smooth and 3-dimensional. Let me just subdivide it by going to this anchor and push subdivide. That's good, but at the same time, it's not always what you want. You want to be able to control your subdivisions and your spacing between them because you don't want the model to be too high poly. So let's add a wrinkle between the sides, and once more, and add a wrinkle this way. So now we have a wrinkle here and a ring here, and we can select the outer rim. So select these points on the edges, the cube points, and we're going to shrink them down. Same with the inner parts, the sides. We're going to shrink that down too. So what we want to do is shrink it. Actually, it'll be easier if we just do one thing at a time. So shrink this side down until it's like roundish. Bring it out so it's round. And then we can do these. And we can Alt S it and bring it in. That works, but not what I want. But it works. It works with what we need. And then we're gonna bring these in, and down. Alright. So now we have the basis of the shoe. So now we're not gonna worry about the grip below right now. We're gonna worry about the rings above, like these imprints. We don't actually need to render the prints out because their basic shape can be just textured. But if you did want to make it indented or beveled, I'm your guy for that. So let's first come here and make this even. So 0, Z, we call that even. And then we can come here and pull it out after adding that ring. Put it on the y-axis. Now we have a simple shoe. As you can see, this side is coming and it's narrowing down, but this side is hollow. It's cutting in between these two, not these two. So to fix that, because if you go here on this side, you'll see that it's chopped off, but if you come over here, it's smooth. So to fix that is all you need to do is tell the 3D program that you want these two sides to be smooth with each other and not these two corners, not these two. So let's select this, and what we're going to do is go to K, cut corners, and right click, and now we can see that it's going to cut both of those edges and bring it from this cut to this cut because it's all moving into tris automatically, but we want quads. Alright, let's enter, and voila, now you have a quad, and they all are in there. Now we want to go to the line and select this line and Control X to exit it, and it stays as a quad. And it stays as a sharp corner. It does not default to the previous setting. But if you want to ensure that it stays the way that you want it to, you can and bring this side to this side. That way trying to unselect. That way you get all the corners in a way that you need them to connect. But that's kind of unnecessary, especially if you need to subdivide them, which I need to. So let's select these two faces, delete them, and subdivide this arc. Unless I can do it now. No, I cannot. No, I cannot. Yeah, so select these two and Control X, and let's see if I can subdivide it now. It'll give me a loop through the whole thing. Well, we want it to be roundish, so let's add another loop cut. right there, and there. And now we can go back to the point, and we can bring these points out. Y-axis, make it round. Bring this out. Y-axis. This. Y-axis. All right. Bring it up. All right. Now we want to worry about the bottom. So it's a point, and it's an anchor, and it's an anchor, and it's a hill. So it's like hill, but spiky anchors. Here's the hill, and it's 1, 2, 2 anchors. So you need 2 points. So let's come here and set it to 2 points, and then we want to go exit. We're gonna leave those there, and we want to go in between those points and add one there. Oh, I should probably fix the centerpiece. You don't have to do this. This is something I like to do. Is to make it accurate in my eyes. So the centerpiece, we separate it right here. This is where the purple comes out, and we need another room right here, and we're gonna take this, bring it out some. Actually, Alt S it. Alt S, go up, make it come out. There you go. I don't know how the width is, but we're just gonna make it like a flat boot. Flat boot going this way. And the ankle should be fine. Alright. Back to this. So we have this. We just need the bottom part. So unselect the top and bring this up. And then it's a wrinkle in the front. And do the same thing here. Actually, this will work to our benefit. Bring this back. Select the whole thing. Alright, and select that room. Select the bottom half. Bring it up. And now we're going to make it seem like it's meant to do this. So this side, we're going to make sure that it has a nice ramp. There we go. That's a nice ramp. So now this side could be brought up. And we need a bridge for it, so this needs to come up so we can have this 1, 2, 3. So let's see, 1, 2. Actually, we need to hold on. We need to stop that. We need to add a wrinkle here. A wrinkle here, here. Select the bottom half and bring this up and back. So now we have 1, 2, and 3 and the boot hill. So let's bring this back so we can make that boot hill matter. And to make it all work together, let's select these two and these two at the bottom, and we're going to go to here and push subdivide. I have a quick select tool for subdivide, which is the easy shortcut key. So if you want to select the shortcut key and then uh, go to preferences and save it, that will work as well. Okay, select all of this, move it forward, get it back in the hilt of the foot. Now we want to select these outer inner rounds and bring them in. The sides that I was talking about before, bring them in. Some are even shrinking them both makes it into a better circle. Or you can just, select it, go to mesh, smoothen. I think it's called smoothen. I'm not seeing it in this one. Edge, faces. I'm just looking at it right now. Not shade smooth. We want smoothen. So mesh. It's not it. Select it. Circle. No, we don't want that. There is. Hold on. Let me see if I can just pull up the menu. I'm not seeing it. There it is. Verticals. Okay. Smooth vertex. Sis. And it'll smoothen it and make it round for us. However, it'll change the size, so don't always rely on that. One. Move it back into position. And size it up. And we're going to select this, and we're going to go to here, and we're going to size this down. And bring it out some. Give it that cone shape boot. But not in the back. Oh. It's fine. So, anyway, back to doing here. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Now that we have these points marked, we can cut it. Here to here. Doesn't want to take. It doesn't want to take. So let's exit out of that. If it's not taking, we can just merge them. Merge last. Merge last. And then we want to add the ring here. So we have everything set up. But before we do that, we want to have this pointy, but this rounded. And the best way to do that is to select these four corners. And we have this one, so it should be automatically rounding the corners. Okay. So select here. And we want to like this. Do the other side. Alright. Now we can do the bottom half right here. And you see how it comes outward, like it comes there and then it shoots outward and it comes back around. We're going to add a little bit of detail with one more stroke by pushing these forward. And I can probably get a better position if I take this off and move this down. Alright. So now we have the points, but they're not as high. So we're going to take all of this, all of what's beveled upwards, and we're going to move it up. And now we're going to come back up here straighten this out. Because over here it shows that the boots. I don't know how to get a better see-through picture. Over here, you see that the boots are straight down. So you want to mimic that if you want. If not, you can keep it the way it is, or you can actually make it more toony by bringing this outward. Alright. Move it back on the y-axis. Move this in with this like that. That way the back is mostly flat. Anyway, we do want to move it back over in the x-axis. Fit the legs. Okay, let's move it back on the y-axis. Let's undo that. I think I need to do the legs still. I don't think I did the legs. So let's do the inside of the legs because some odd reason they're flat. You know what? Let me just like this. Actually, I do one point. Alt S. Bring it up. Bring this. Nah, it's fine the way it is. Yeah, it's fine the way it is. Bring this out though. X-axis, please. Alright. And now I'm gonna widen this boot bottom part a little bit more. And we're gonna pull this in. That's what we want to do. X-axis. Pull in. Put it down. Pull this. Take this off. GG down. GG up. GG down. GG up. There you go. Good game, guys. Good game. Alright, back to shoe. I just noticed that. And I need to fix it. And now we are focusing on looks and appeal. And now to fix this, it needs to stop right here. Delete faces. Back to the leg and move it down. And shrink it a little. Oh wait, I can't shrink it. Her legs are tubes. They're not supposed to shrink down. I'm thinking of real life legs. So Well. So let's bring you guys closer together, just a bit. And we don't need this down that low. Let's make it up to around here. And we're going to add a cut right here. And then we're going to shrink this. Okay, and we're going to widen this on the y-axis. And move it forward on the y-axis. There we go. Alright, now that we have this lip selected, we're going to extrude it and size it by pressing S and shrink it down. And then we're going to extrude it downwards. So again, we're going to extrude and go push Z, move it down, and then bring it in a little. Actually, you can just bring it in. So now we have boots. Alright. I don't want you to be touching, so I'm gonna move you in a little more. Select all. Move you x-axis, move you in this place, and then move you back. There you go. Too far back. There you go. That's perfect. Now, if you want it to be smoother, we can make it smoother. Let's see. Really? At this time of day? Anyway. So let's fix this beveling area because it's doing the same thing that it did the other area. So we want to connect this all the way across. And we're going to do it to this inside. Connect this all the way across. Yeah, like so. Enter. Now we have control of these, which we can select both ends and extrude outwards. Extrude outwards. Extrude outwards. Not extrude, but size outwards. Size it up, baby. Size it up, pull it out. And now we're going to take all of this bottom half and make it into an actual boot size by taking it and shrinking it x-axis. Hold on. Okay, 2 messages from 2 different people. Huh. Just randomly. I guess time of day might be different. You might hear that going off. Actually, I should turn my phone off. God, I hate this new AI UI update. There you go. That way you can still hear it if it's going off. Yeah, like so. Can I? I don't want to do up. So let's select these two. Let's select these two. And we are going to... I don't think subdivide would work. I think it will just go through it. So let's connect these two. Connect these two. And connect these two. And then we can add the front base. And then go here, select these two, Control X, and we have ourselves more spikes to manipulate. Well, it's flat in the front. So connect these. And you don't have to do it at the same time. You can just do one by one, as long as you don't lose track of where the connection is supposed to be. Okay, so that's all tried up. All right. I think that would work. If I select the bottom half and select the two rooms, except for this one. Okay. And I go to single. And I push subdivide. What would happen? Ah, perfect ring. What do you know? I don't like these boxes you made. But I do like the rest. Ah, I see why you made the boxes. I see why you made the boxes. Okay. I can't subdivide. Alright. We'll do it the easy way. Do it like this. Because I want it to be smooth like this one. So, let's just go around selecting the points. And we can do the same thing with the center. There we go. Oops. So we have one, skip one, one, skip one, one, skip one. This should easily give me what I want. So divide. Yes, this gave me what I want. And now we have the blueprints that we can connect ourselves. It's tedious, but it works. This, 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 do this. Oops. This. And then do the other half, starting from here. Doesn't matter where it's at because it will flatten out when I'm done. And boom, we have the rings. So unselect the bottom half, unselect the top half, and we have the two rings. So we're gonna take it, zero, flatten out, and now we are going to Shift S, and we can shrink it down, shrink it down. Alt S, I'm sorry. Yeah, Alt S. I use Alt S a lot. Go down. I don't know. I think it'll be easier if I just do one at a time. Cancel the Alt S and just push S on the Y-axis. Get farther away from it, and then push S on the Y-axis. And we can select that. I see why I want to do Alt S now, because it keeps the shape. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to Alt S. Alt. Come here, buttons. Alt S. Alt S. And we can add another one, another ring on the top layer. And let's see, it's going forward. So curve, forward, sharp turn, curve, forward. Oh, okay. Okay. Click the bottom, Move this forward. Y-axis. And do it again, but this time with this turned on and connected only. Remember that. Y-axis. Not too big. And then I can select this ring and turn off that. Y-axis. Do it like that. And then I just want this side. Side. No, I don't want to extrude it. I want to side it. I mean, get. I think I V'd it. No, I didn't do that. I don't know why my brain was like, yeah, let's go to E for extrude. Anyway, flatten them out. Bring it down. Down. The axis, please. Shrink it. Y-axis. Oh, there you go. Same here. Bring it down. G, bring it down. And this one's hard to tell because it's not straight. It's curved. Should we straighten it out? I think we should straighten it out. Don't you think so? I think so. Let's get rid of the frontal lobe. And get rid of the two ends. Flatten out on Y-axis. 0. I would say I think that was a bad idea, but I just need to flatten out that side, and then it will be a good idea again. And I need to do the same thing to here. I don't know why my mouse is acting super sensitive. My phone acting super sensitive. My mouse acting super sensitive. It's the world that we live in with technology. And I'm gonna unselect all of this. Y-axis 0. And we'll move this. I'm gonna select all of the 3, 4 chunks. I'm going to smooth it out. Sneeze. Smooth it out on Y-axis. Hold on, let me try it again. Smooth it out on Y-axis. Move back. Let's move these two back. These two ahead, back. Still have some curve to it if you want. And I'm losing. Okay, so the front is. Okay. So I want to get this chunk and move it down. How did you get way up there and this one's way down here? So you know what? I'm going to size you out. And just to make it simple, I'm going to connect both of you. X-axis, please. And this one's more of a neutral. So let's YHU, Y-axis. A lot of Y-axis love today. Okay, so you cannot be completely straight. And you two have to move forward. There you go. Alright, and we have les spikes. Shrink you guys on X-axis. That should be fine. Grow this one. That's a little bit too much. Yeah, that's better. And we need to turn off clipping and move this one back in. Move all of this back in. Now, I'm going to tell you the difference between a right foot and a left foot, and that's the inner crease. So let's make that inner crease. But before we do that, we want to connect some things. Right here. Like this. See right here. That way it's not five corner selection. That's what the arrow was giving me when I was looking at it from this angle. It was saying that it's a 5 corner. Oh, it's 4. Huh. I don't know why it's giving me that error then. It was saying that it was clipping. Anyway, I like it. Connect that with that, and with this side selected, so I'll select that side. I'm gonna turn this on. X-axis, and we're gonna move it in. Actually, we need a little bit more than that. And we're gonna move it in. Move it in like so. Apparently it didn't catch my drift, so we're gonna emphasize it. Move it in. X-axis. There you go. I moved in too much. Let me move back out. Undid that. Alright. So now we have a right foot, a left foot, and boots with no fur. And we're gonna get this part now. The part that has all the way across here. These. I like to think that it's protruded just a bit. Just a slight bit. So it's coming down around here. This bend. So this bend somewhere along here. Anyway, I need to put in the bins here. So, is it even? No, not really. Let's make it even. This is good, but we need one more layer for the ankle bin. And that's about the same layer as that. But it's a bin here that doesn't have anything attached to it, but we're gonna have two things attached to it. So, let's get it. And let's see, I say, since it's sideways a little, since it's going sideways a little, I say that it's going to go in the front. So we want from here to here. There we go. And we're going to go here, here, to somewhere around here. Let's see. Yeah, it's around here. There you go. And then we're going to extrude it. Extrude it, it should come out diagonally, like going from here. Recasting it. Extrude, yep, there it is. Recast it up and out of. And then what I'm going to do is S, bring it down. Up, hold on, first turn that off. S, bring it down. Okay, Alt S is not working the way I want, so I'm just going to do it the old manual way. By moving vertices, we're going to move all of the front halves together since they're all one piece. An easier way to do this is just select the middle and push the plus button, but we don't want this corner, so hold down Control and push the plus button. What I mean by that is select this, and then Control plus plus minus. Okay, it goes up one too many, unless I select this, Control plus plus, yeah, and then we can get rid of this layer. Yeah, that would have worked. Yeah, we can fix it a little bit more since we have it. Alright. I spent a little bit too much time on the shoes. And let's see. So we want to rivet here. Rivet here. That would be right here. So let's see how this rivet looks. Control B. Down or up, actually. 1 of 3 piece. Yeah, that's good. And now we want to select this part. No, don't do that. Move it down. Or, let's see, Shift S. That worked. And we're gonna select this. Merge it to here. last. Shift S, I mean Alt S. Merge that one. My hands are cramping up. I've been at it for a little bit too long, I would say. But it's only like 3 more things I need to do, so. I'll select these. I'll select these. Move it down. And move it y-axis. Undo that. Get rid of those two. Move it down. I'm sorry, I wasn't feeling simple today. I felt like doing better. So sorry if this is a little bit advanced. This is a little bit advanced for you, but again, I always say it's good to learn. Again, that's selecting this tool right here. And then Control B to bevel it. Go down or out, away from it, basically. I'm trying to get the sides roughly the same. Wait, is it possible I can just... Yeah. Shift select, right select, or whatever select you have. And it'll get rid of the corner pieces that we don't want to touch. We also don't want to touch these. I say the other way is a little bit more faster. This one, it did the job on its own. Alright. Alt S. Go down. Back to this. The point mode and merge all of them. Ah, it's my left click. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a long break after this. I mean, my right click is the thing that, yeah, it's giving me trouble. Let me just switch my hand around. If I fumble, you know why. No, 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 no. See, I'm fumbling. And there we go. There you have it. Boots are done. Now we just need to shade smooth. And we're going to go in and start facings. See if we can flatten out these edges. I mean, if this doesn't work, we'll just select the edges and sharpen them. Faces, flatten. I mean, that works a little bit. Well, not to the extent of what we want. So we're going to go to edges Unselect the edge around them. Ignore my misclicks. We just want the metal pieces. Stop it. You know what I want. Alright. All that. And shade smooth. That didn't work. That's can I shade smooth edges? No, I cannot. So just undo all that. And go back to here. And we're gonna do the opposite. Which was the easiest route all along. You just select the inner rings, and now we have all the edges that we want to cut, except for this one. We don't want these. So now we want to put edge, sharp, mark sharp. Did that work? A little bit. You can see it more better. Edges. I don't want to mark sharp. I want to make sharp. Mark sharp from vertex. I think that works. I think that works. Yeah, that works. There is another way of doing it. Let me see. Shift E. That also works. Shift E is like marking sharp, but makes it sharp. I'm seeing a lot more sharpness on the edge, like really sharp. So what will fill the effect is if we go back through and edge mark sharp, and we're gonna go through these edges. That surrounds the boot. And the inner sections in the grooves. And now we want to mark those as Shift E and sharpen them. Mark sharp. Now it should. It doesn't look all that different, but it looks cool now. Unless we do a step further, which might break the model if you don't know what you're doing. Uh, but V it. See, that's what we want right there. But what we can do is uh, edge it up, and mark sharp. Edge, mark sharp, and then come out here and re-smooth. No, it's not doing it. What did I just select? Oh, double select. Oh, I selected them all. No. Reselecting the stripe, marked stripe edges, because they're not marked sharp. And we are going to extrude. Excuse me, good sir. Whatever. Fine. No, 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 no. I want to unselect. Okay, I have to do it this way. It's hard to tell what's selected and what's not selected. But if it's yellow, it's selected incorrectly. Sorry about that. My mouse is double clicking because each time I click, with a bunch of stuff selected, it'll. And I lost all my selection. Ah, there it is. I'm getting confused. Anyway, I can't. I can't let go of what I have now. Ah, Alt S. There you go. Whatever. What that does. No, wrong thing. There you go. Alright, I think I got everything. Just to make sure, let's find out. You're moving by default. Okay, I think I have it. Let's see. Got everything selected. All the edges. Alright. And V. There you go. Now, just know that if you do this, if you V it, all the edges that was marked as fuse by distance. Where is it? Where's it? No, it didn't work. Anyway, we'll leave it like that. I need to learn how to do this, all of this, but keep my previous cuts, to keep previous sectors connected. Or we can, let's see, smart smooth. And let's see if we, nope, even smart smooth can't do it. Anyway, that's all I have time for today. I hope you like what I was able to do. You know, I can make it a little bit more cooler by giving it basically nothing to stand on. That's a little bit cooler. But I will leave that to you. I'm not going to do it to mine. Saving. And by the way, it took me a while to start this. It was like 4 o'clock. Because I did not have access to the file. I lost track of it. Oh, the hands. Let's do that real quick. We have a little bit more time. So this is arm now. This is part of the body now. So I want to shrink it down a little. Okay, so the fingers are this bit right here. But first, let's make a split. Bring out a thumb. Before you do that, let's make a bending group here, and then bring out the thumb. Extrude. Actually, it should be both of these. I don't want a tiny thumb with chunk lump of fingers, so extrude, y-axis, rotate, z-axis, and move it on the x-axis. Make it shorter. Alright, now that we have this out of the way, GG for right here. For it a little more. Back. Actually, when you have GG open, hold down Alt, it'll go farther than what you need. That's good enough. Okay, so I need these two. And then I want to subdivide them. Subdivide. I'm almost tempted to just use my shortcuts. But I'm trying to make sure that you follow along, knowing what to do. Alright. Delete faces. Oh. Delete vertex. Ow, I can't delete vertex. Unless I leave one half open. Yeah, my hand is cramping up. I need to drink more water. Water break. Wait, these. Alright. 4 fingers coming right up. So we want this, 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 this. And we're going to push F to fill it. F to fill. And we're going to do that to the other ones. This line. Sorry, I had to move the cursor out of the way with Shift C to center the cursor. Anyway, F, F, F. This is just for use as reference for how tall the finger needs to be. So let's see. First, we want to select them all and make sure that they're flat. Hold on. X-axis 0. Yes, they are flat. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Bad blood flow. That's what's happening. That's about right. Pull it up to there. Let's see. Yeah, that's about right. So now we can get rid of these two faces. Oh, turn this one, shrink it down. Actually, it should be fine. Extrude. Somewhere around here. These two should be the same since it's a girl. Unless it's a guy, it would be 2 different parts. Extrude. There you go, cartoony. So it's like that. Good job. I would Alt S, but it's gonna change the length, so I don't want to do that. Unless I do the corners. Alt S, it's gonna change the length still. Yeah, not by much. Yeah, I guess this works. It's a bit too much though. S. Zero that out. Be sure it's fine. Alright. Something I was supposed to have done before moving on to the next thing, which is doing this. That means the thigh is not connected. Yeah, see, they're disconnected. I merged more than one thing the first time, so I'm happy I was able to do it again and then leave it the way it was. Now, I don't know the kind of heights of all these things, so I'm just gonna rotate it. And rotate it this way. Move it down into position. Too far out. I'm going to round the tips out just a bit. Round out just a bit. Connect these two. And boom, you have fingers. Now, to make them bendable, I don't know how cartoony you want your fingers to be, so I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna do a double bend. Two bend. Two bend. Two bend. Two bend. And then. That's not one. Bend up. Bend down. Bend up. Bend down. Bend up. Bend down. Bend up. Bend down. And then bend here. Bend here. Bend here. Bend here. And I want the bend at the fingertips, you know. Well, a crease at the fingertips. So now I can bring all the bottom halves. It's just double clicking all the way. There we go, something that actually looks like fingers. Although there are not much fingers here. Now, the double part is where the bone is supposed to sit at, and bends this part, and bends that part. And this part will automatically split. Usually it's supposed to be triple, but with fingers, you can get away with just using double. Depending on how they come out, you can add one in between. So, you can still use the triple if you want. Okay, I think I've been going on for far too long. So, let me finish up here. I'm a giraffe. Alright. Now I'll get rid of these hyperquads. There we go. Now we have palm and pom pom. Alright. I can do it. Make the pants. Shift D to duplicate. Ooh. Hold down Shift and increase the size. Actually, the size is fine. We can decrease the size of the body. S, go down, decrease the size. This is what we should do. Should probably do something like this. You know. And I can fix the pants now. Hold on, let me get this body back to the right size on this hip. This for it. And after this, I will be done with the body portion, and this is basically it. This is the end of the tutorials. Extrude this sides, bring it in, and grab it, bring it over to the x-axis. Boom, you have yourself pants. Smooth. Yeah. If you want, you go and add 2 more layers to the crotch. And oh, that's it. Increase it. Now you have a wonderful body. I'm gonna fix something real quick. I'm a little bit overboard with the pronunciation of the legs. There you go. Alright, so that's it. That's the model. You got the shoes, you got the spikiness of it, and you have the front layer of the boots. She looks like she peed herself. I gotta fix that. Hang it up a little bit. That's better. It's still a little bit cubical, but you can add more. Here, you can even do this now if you want. It'll mess you up your topology, but knock yourself out. That's not what I wanted. Where is it? It's right here. Here you go. So you can do this if you want. You can subdivide it. It'll look something like this though. It'll look something like. Okay, it's not showing me what it will look like because I have a new setting set to show me what's available. It'll look something like this if you subdivide it. You still have your 3 wrinkles and everything. You just have more to deal with the leg, which is not pleasant. But you can do it. You can subdivide it once if you want to make it look more smoother instead of handpicking out your subdivisions yourself. Okay. Don't ask what I'm doing. I'm just trying to fix stuff. Why? I don't know. I'm not giving this model out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys learned something, and I hope you all enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in the next video of whatever I make. Until next time, I'll see you all later. Matane. Jaina.